A major portion of Martian metamorphoses was devoted to investigating the mythological traditions associated with the great heroes identified with the planet Mars, figures such as the Greek Hercules, for example, to see if there was any discernible overlap with the aforementioned Mars gods. As I documented, the overlap is at once substantial and archaic in nature, tracing to the earliest literary traditions in the 3rd millennium BCE. While it would be impossible to do justice to this vast wealth of material in a 10-minute video, it might prove instructive to examine a few traditional tales recounting the warrior hero's terrible anger. The Greek Hercules, expressly identified at the planet Mars during the Hellenistic period, was renowned for his fiery anger and deemed to be a major threat to the gods. The poet Virgil describes Hercules as follows in the Aeneid, quote, "Suddenly Hercules ignited in rage." Here the word rage is ira, literally anger or rage. Seneca wrote an entire play on the subject, Hercules Furens. Ovid, in turn, speaks of the fire generated by Heracles' seething wrath. The Celtic hero Cuchulainn offers a striking parallel to Hercules. In traditional accounts of the great hero's fury, it is reported that he radiated intense heat, became crimson all over, and assumed a gigantic form. The epithet "the distorted one" commemorates the radical distortion of features that distinguished the Celtic hero during his battle frenzy. Indeed, the Tane describes the hero's furor as follows, quote, "It was then that, as before, Cuchulainn's distortion came on, and he was filled with swelling and great fullness, like breath in a bladder, until he became a terrible, fearful, many-colored, wonderful giant." End of quote. The swelling of the warrior hero while in the midst of his furor is a universally occurring motif, as I have documented. Ovid, in his description of Heracles' apotheosis on Mount Oeta, notes that the hero suddenly took on a gargantuan appearance. So too Beowulf was said to swell with anger as he prepares to meet the dragon Grendel. Maurice Sauzet, summarizing the Celtic traditions, was among the few scholars to call attention to this motif. Quote, "We see that all the words for hero express the notions of fury, ardor, tumescence, speed. The hero is the furious one, possessed of his own tumultuous energy." End of quote. That the hero's sudden swelling traces to a witnessed planetary events is strongly suggested by the fact that ancient astronomers called attention to Mars's propensity for swelling.